Hello y'all, and welcome back to another video of Look Be a Landlord. We are on floor 15 today. Big change here is that duds are added every 15 spins before rent payment 12 instead of every 20. So the duds last 33 spins, so you generally have at least 2, sometimes 3 on the board at any one time. We are also playing the exhausted developer mod. I'll throw them details up on screen here. This is a mod which adds a very rare item called the exhausted developer, which gives 1 coin for every hotfix the game has received since its last content update, which is, as of today, 38 coins. And there's going to be a slight change with how this series is done. So I like the idea of playing the mods until I find them, but this mod is taking ages to find because it's very rare. So we're going to change from this video onwards. We're going to take our runs endless and play them until either we find the mod, until we get, I'm going to be going for black cat essence, which, no, not black cat essence, guillotine essence, which is the one that kills you once you reach 1 billion coins, or until, what's the other, until I find the mod, until I get the guillotine essence, or until I just get bored of playing the endless run, which will generally happen around the 1 hour and a half mark, unless it's a great run. So, or until we lose endless mode, which I guess is entirely possible. So, saying that, let's jump in. Of course, first we have to win the run, which hasn't been happening too easily the last couple of videos, but hopefully today is a bit of a change and we have a good run. We'll jump in. As always, if you're enjoying the videos, please give them a like, and let's see how today goes. Let's take a monkey and a gambler. Big fan of taking a gambler. Is it good? I don't know. Let's take a milk. And an early coal I think is excellent to pick up. We made the 25 rent payment with 5 left over. 50 due in 5 spins. I'll take a 5-sided dice. It's worth about 3 on average, and it'll get rid of the gambler for me. Nori the rabbit is pretty good. Reroll takes the 3-sided dice from around 3 per turn to around 3.6 per turn, which is okay but not fantastic. So I'll take Nori the rabbit. I'll probably pick up something. I'll take the bee, I guess. Don't particularly want any of those items. I'll take a beer for perhaps picking up a dwarf later on. I'll take another gambler. For every turn that it survives, it's worth 3, which isn't too bad. I'll take another milk for the cats. And we made the 50 rent payment with 40 left over. Coconut for the monkey is great. Jack-o'-lantern is pretty good. It's still pretty early. I would pick up a toddler. Lucky capsule is generally great this early on. Beastmaster or toddler. Beastmaster is okay if we go rabbits, but it's not fantastic. I'll actually just pick up the toddler. It's also worth 2, so it's just as good, and it means we can add candies, bubbles, that kind of stuff. Let's take a key. It has a lot of potential. There goes our gambler that survived for a while. Let's take a banana for the monkey. And do we want a 3-sided dice? I think we can probably skip this one. We made the 100 rent payment with 60 left over. 150 now due in 6 spins. I'll take a chemical 7 and I'll pick up probably egg carton. I think is probably worth the most out of all those 3. Took a bit of a while to figure that out. Let's reroll for nothing. Let's take a void stone. It's a bit late to go cultist. I'll just take a lockbox for the key. That's okay. I'll take a second coal, is pretty good. I'll take a dwarf for that beer. We should be getting our diamond fairly soon. We made the 150 rent payment with 44 left over. Credit card essence is great. Coconut half is pretty good. Cardboard box is pretty good as well. It'll allow me to curate the deck. I won't need to worry so much about what I pick. Diver is pretty good. Let's see what else. Is there anything better? Another coal, of course. I think diver is probably the best pick here. Yeah, I think so. Let's take the diver. How many symbols do we have? 20 symbols. That's fine. Just double checking there that I am recording. Let's take a present versus a magic key. I'll take the present actually. And I'll take a second present. Let's get rid of the flower. Let's take a bubble for the toddler. Is that worth more than the milk? It is worth more than the milk, if he gets to it in 3 turns, of course. Let's take a spirit, just worth 4 per turn, which is pretty decent. I'll take a goldfish for the diver. Let's get that scaling going. We made the 225 rent payment with 47 left over. 300 now due in 7 spins. So a pufferfish, if we have a diver, is exactly the same as a reroll capsule. I'll take the pufferfish. Zarv's contract, not something we want. I guess green pepper. I think it works with duds, so it's basically just worth 3 per turn for the next while. Let's take an anchor for the diver. He's up to +3 already. We'll re-roll this. I'll take a jellyfish. That's great. We're at 20 symbols. Let's take a candy for the toddler. 300 due in 3 spins. Take a light bulb for the diamonds, and actually the pearl is gone. That's great. 45 on that spin. 2 spins to get about 90. I'll take a present for the toddler. If we survive this spin, we should be okay. It's a big if though. Am I better off light bulb for the diamond or bubble for the toddler, I wonder? I think I need to go bubble. And I think as long as the toddler hits one of these 2 things, we should be okay. Okay, hit 1. And we're 8 short. Unbelievable. 8 short. Very, very frustrating run, because I believe we would have gotten our 2nd diamond. We were starting to scale the diver. I think we would have made it from here. 8 short. Okay, not a great run. Let's jump in. Let's try another one. I'll take a crab, I guess. I'm a big fan of them. I'll take a milk. I feel like once you get past rent payments 11 or 12, there's a big spike in difficulty. Or maybe I've just been having bad luck lately. Let's pick up a 3-sided dice, worth about 2 on average. We made the 25 rent payment with 15 left over. Don't want any of these. I'll take a hearts. I'll take checkered flag. Take a light bulb, I guess. Take another milk for the cats. Take a beer for the dwarf. Could have taken a crab there to improve the ability of crabs, but don't think they're great. Owl is worth around 1.5 per turn, so not fantastic, but I guess it's okay. Made the 50 rent payment with 40 left over. 100 now due in 6 spins. I'll pick up a lucky capsule and egg carton. Pick up egg carton. Let's take a moon, I guess. It's worth 3. We do have an owl, so that helps a lot. Let's pick up... I'm thinking maybe a removal capsule. Maybe a monkey. Take a mouse as well, I guess. Not super, as you can probably tell, I'm not super enthused by any of these, but they're okay, I guess. We'll take a goose. Maybe we'll get a golden egg fairly soon. Made the 100 rent payment with 33 left over. 150 due in 6 spins. Let's take another hearts, and let's take protractor. Okay, if we can pick up a 3rd red suit, that wouldn't be too bad. We don't have any way of getting rid of this safe. I'll just take a buffing capsule. You never know, maybe it'll roll into the corner. Close, close, but no cigar. Wine for the dwarf is pretty decent. Wealthy capsule is pretty decent. Gambler is okay. How are we doing? 20 symbols, that's fine. Don't want any of these, let's skip. And we made the 150 rent payment with 42 left over. Fruit basket essence is a good win if we can pull it off. What do we need? 4 more fruits. Okay, not fantastic. Let's re-roll here for a removal capsule, I guess. Fish tank versus happy hour versus swear jar. I think it's a bit late for swear jar, so it's fish tank versus happy hour. Take happy hour with the dwarf, should be decent. Take a 5-sided dice. Let's get rid of pine, I guess. Okay, I'll take another milk for the cats. It's gotta be Mrs. Fruit, right? Okay, I do have a cherry to feed her. Hexotedium. So I need this just for the, like, for the money it brings in, maybe. Take it. I'll also take a light bulb. Let's remove. Crab, I'm thinking. That's our worst symbol. I'll take a milk for the cats. And 220. Again, just didn't get the scaling fast enough. Maybe I spent too long playing on the early levels, not too great on the late ones. Let's try again. Third time's a charm. Cultist, great potential. We were picking up. I'll take a cheese, I guess, out of those three, and a bee out of those three. Toddler versus mouse. I'll pick up a toddler early on. I think that's one of the better symbols early on. We made the 25 rent payment with 2 left over. Let's take a coconut half because it's worth 2. Jack-o'-lantern with toddler is great. Let's take a second cultist. 5-sided dice worth 3 on average, pretty decent. And I'll take a chemical 7. Alright, third cultist. It looks like third time might be the charm in this run. We've made the 50 rent payment with 38 left over. We're really strong, so I think we can take an essence capsule. Let's take happy hour as well. Let's pick up a candy for the toddler. Sorry, just taking a drink there. Remember to stay hydrated, guys. Let's skip this. Let's take Hexotedium with the cultist. That's pretty good. It also gives 3 per turn. Finally picking up a dwarf or picking up a bubble for the toddler. Let's pick up a bubble instead. Do we want the lockbox? Shouldn't be too long until we get a key, right? So let's go with the lockbox. Made the 100 rent payment with 97 left over and 150 due in 6 spins. We don't have any monkey on this one, but I guess we might pick one up. Let's take a wine is worth 3, sometimes eventually 4. Let's take treasure map, I guess. Let's remove nothing at the moment. Let's re-roll here and pick up a coal for some late game scaling. Sure, why not? Let's take out the cherry. We don't want a light bulb at the moment. We could pick up another coal for late game scaling. I don't have a carton or anything on this run. I'm gonna skip this. There is a monkey, Oswald the monkey. That'll be really good if we pick up Oswald the monkey item as well. Made the 150 rent payment with 110 left over. I guess recycling essence is probably the best there, and pinata for the toddler is pretty decent. Let's take lunchbox. A few good things we can get out of this. We take a key for the lockbox. Let's break this. We could take a beer is worth 2 per turn, which isn't too bad, but also not fantastic. I'll just take a milk. I'll take a... Do we have a mouse? We don't. I'll take a candy. And I'll take another milk. Okay, not the best, but not the worst. Let's take a void creature. Let's pick up an item capsule. Okay, lunchbox again. Fair enough. Coconut half for the monkey. Yeah, sure. He has to get one of them eventually, right? Yep, there he is. Got one of them. Let's skip this. Let's see what we can get here. Another candy. A void fruit because it removes itself. And don't want an egg. So we could re-roll for another candy. Okay, let's skip this. We've quite a lot of symbols at the moment, but a lot of them should be getting removed fairly soon. We made the 225 rent payment with 186 left over, so we're doing pretty decent. 300 now due in 7 spins. I could pick up a farmer to enable any pair pickup. It's also worth 2. Other than that, not great. Item capsule, a bit of a safer one. Let's take item capsule. Let's pick up fish tank versus checkered flag. Take a fish tank. How's our inventory doing? 23 symbols. Let's get rid of the bee first. Okay, I don't want another toddler, I don't think. Let's skip. Let's take the small symbol bomb. I've seen so many eggs. We'll skip this, and there's another cheese. We have yet to pick up a mouse though, so we'll skip this as well. Okay, let's skip this. Bronze arrow. Probably not what we're looking for. Silver arrow though I definitely would pick up. There's another cultist, that's fantastic. There is a... I'll take a hustling capsule. Toddler is starting to work on some of these candies, that's great. We made the 300 rent payment with 130 left over. 375 due in 8 spins. Do we have 3 birds? We do not. Are we likely to get them? No. Let's take black pepper. I'll take moon because it's worth 3. Let's reroll for perhaps something better. Hooligan, not really what we're looking for. Wild creature, not really. 5-sided dice, just take a tomb I guess, also worth 3, sometimes gives us 4. Capsule machine is fantastic, I'll take that. Let's take another candy for the toddler. Let's pick up a chemical 7, or our second chemical 7. Coconut for the monkey's pretty decent. I'll pick up, how long until we get our diamonds? Not too long. I'll take a void fruit. 84 on that turn. Pick up another wine, eventually gets worth 4. Sure, why not? And a magic key. Probably worth it, gives 2. And no matter what we pick up, it'll be okay. Okay, I'll just take a void creature. So we've added a lot to the deck. The deck is quite large, but on the other hand, we are very strong. Made the 375 rent payment with 190 left over. 450 now due in 8 spins. So we're going to want to start kind of clearing out the deck. Hustling capsule is fantastic with capsule machine. Oswald the monkey makes monkeys worth 4 each, which is pretty good. Let's remove this flower now. Once this toddler clears out a lot of these candies, we'll be in a great position. I'm actually going to skip bar soap. Let's take nothing here. Maybe a reroll for a safe for the magic key is good enough, gives us 90. Okay, let's skip all this. We have our first diamond, that's great. We don't particularly want another toddler, I don't think. Although maybe, because it will replace the candies. Okay, we got a big payout there with the toddlers, which is pretty okay. We could pick up a mouse here, or we could pick up a dwarf. I don't want to pick up the mouse, I want to get rid of that cheese. I don't mind replacing it with another mouse. Let's take watermelon, is just worth 4, which is decent. Goldfish, we have the bowl, so we'll pick one up. And we made the 550 rent payment, or 450 rent payment with 211 left over. I'll take instant ramen essence. I'll pick up a dove for some late game scaling. Let's take adoption paper. I should have skipped them actually. What do we have here? Nothing we want. Again, nothing we want. And another monkey is worth 4. Sure, why not? Let's skip all these. A pinata with 2 toddlers, I can probably take it. Another monkey which is worth 4. 2 is probably enough. Okay, I'll take a void stone, it removes itself. There goes the safe, that's great. Another cultist is great. 26 symbols. I'll take another cheese for the mouse. Take a candy for the toddlers. Yeah, they're clearing the candies a lot better now. Let's pick up, do we want another coal? I think it'd be a long time, so let's skip. Particularly since we have the dove in the deck now, it'll take longer to clear the candies. We made the 600 rent payment with 299. 650 now due in 9 spins. Silver arrow is great. Comfy pillow is great. Let's remove the pearl. Okay, good hit there on the silver arrow pointing at the toddler. Skip the sun. Let's re-roll for another bubble, I guess. Let's skip all these. Take a buffing capsule. 126 that turn. Let's skip these. And we'll take a cheese for the mouse. We still have the mouse. Yeah, I'll take the cheese. Let's take a milk for the cats, I guess. And another pinata for the toddler. Sure, why not? I will skip this last spin to guarantee a rare. Obviously the best thing we'll be looking for here is swapping device. We made the 650 rent payment with 241 left over. Let's take fish tank essence. General Zaref to clear out all the cultists. We'll also clear out the toddlers. That's pretty bad. I'll take a diver for more removal capsules, and I'll take Devil's Deal, I guess. Mostly to get rid of the rare. Let's take a void creature. Let's skip all these. Okay, another cultist is pretty decent. I know we really need to clear up the deck. I'll take a present for the toddlers. Safe is not good for us. Let's skip. Okay, I'll take another present for the toddlers. Take a hustling capsule is fantastic with capsule machine. Just gives you 2. I'll skip all these. And skip these. Do I want to skip this 700 spin? I think we can afford to skip it. We have Devil's Deal, so we're definitely winning this. How far we'll go into endless, that'll be interesting to find out. We made the 700 rent payment with 147 left over. 777 is now due in 10 spins. I'll take another silver arrow, and I'll take oil can. That might actually help with this one with all the toddlers we have. Let's get rid of the coin now. Okay, is there anything we can do here? I can try and get that milk into a better spot. Take another present. This is pretty decent. I could re-roll here for maybe another candy. That's okay. Let's take a cheese. I could re-roll here to try and get a toddler in. No such luck. Re-roll this for nothing we want. There's a toddler here. Another pinata. Probably not. I think I really need to cut down this deck. Reroll here, looking for something. Take a reroll capsule. Reroll this for something. Another cultist is great. Frozen Fossil might be an idea for endless mode. I'm looking into transition into endless mode now. I think this one just isn't going to go very far in endless mode, to be honest. Take a cheese for the mouse. Okay, we got both cheese next to the mice. Probably the best use of oil can, but fortunately the dove stopped us removing them. Let's mouse is here. Let's try and get a cheese here, I guess, maybe. No such luck. Take a present for the toddlers. I will skip this spin. Obviously swapping device will be insane. We made the 777 rent payment with 56 left over. I will continue playing in endless mode, so 1000 rent now due in 10 spins. That'll be tricky enough. Golden carrot essence could help. Comedian works with toddlers and monkeys, so that's pretty good. And anthropology degree or golden carrot. Anthropology degree, all the faces give 1 more, so this is like an instant boost of about 10 per turn maybe. Golden carrot I think has more potential. Okay, what am I doing here? 79 per turn. Let's take a white creature. It's pretty decent. What am I? 106 on that turn. Let's re-roll for. Don't particularly want another hexathedium. I need some removal capsules. That's what I need. Let's take. We'll leave this here, I guess. Take a lucky capsule. That might help. $98. item capsule. Yeah, it's better than 20 coins. So you get Robin Hood. Don't particularly want Robin Hood, I don't think. And we got 2 peppers as our common items. Okay, that's pretty decent. If I can get another one here, and no such luck. 180 on that spin though. Let's skip this. And get our cheese in. Eldritch creature. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, that's our guaranteed very rare. Okay, he'll eat up all our cultists, which will probably help us. 130, a frozen fossil. Should turn into an eldritch creature fairly quickly once this guy gets going. Let's try and get a toddler up here. Exotedium, probably don't want that anymore. Let's skip. We can skip this spin, but do we want to? Sure, why not? We made the 1000 rent payment, 8 left over, 1500 due in 10 spins. This will be a tricky one to get now, I have to admit. Let's re-roll for another comedian, might help. And chicken coop, we don't want any of these, so we'll skip these for 2 items. I'll take looting glove and I'll take egg carton. So we didn't get super powerful off that. Let's remove. I haven't picked up a single thing with this diver. No, hexatedium will be gone with the eldritch creature. Let's remove. So we're looking at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I thought we had 8 items to get rid of. I think maybe if we cut down on the toddler first, and then toddlers work with monkeys. I'll just remove a cultist, buff up the eldritch creatures. Maybe, I think. What are we doing here? We get a toddler in with the eldritch creature. We didn't, but we did get rid of a cheese, which is almost as good. Okay, I'll put you here. Of course, the dove is stopping the eldritch creatures from eating the cultist. That's all right. Let's try and get a toddler in here. No such luck. 72. I'll take a lucky capsule. Try and do something here. I don't know. Okay, we have another eldritch creature that might help. I'll take a jellyfish for the diver. Try and get the jellyfish next to the diver. No such luck. 246 on that spin. If we get a few more of them, we might survive the next rent payment. Let's pick up an essence capsule for 2 essences. If we get to the next rent payment, which I guess we will because we have Devil's Deal. What are we doing here? Don't know. 91 mega chest could help us. Coconut is really good if we get a few monkeys around it. Not on this turn, but never know. Okay, we have a removal there. I'll take a time capsule. I will remove. I'll remove the mouse now. No monkey or coconut there. Let's take a lucky capsule. Let's take a void creature. We need about 400 on this spin. It's not going to happen. Well, you never know. Where is our coconut? Didn't happen. That's okay. We can use Devil's Deal. So we'll survive this rent payment. Possibly the next one. We need to get 910 spins. 90 per spin with 66 empties. Very unlikely. But let's make the next rent payment. We'll take a golden arrow would be fantastic if we didn't have a bunch of empties. Let's take a dove, I guess. Let's pick up small symbol bomb. Let's add, now we get the removal capsules. We get chemical 7 and a void fruit. Let's take a coconut half. Take a puffer fish. Take a hustling capsule. I'll take grab a fluff. Maybe stack that look. 190 on that turn. Take another chemical 7. Hooligan, I guess. Another eldritch creature. And a... doesn't really matter what we take here. Bronze arrow. Take a jellyfish. We won't skip this rent payment. I don't think we will make the next rent payment. And that's it. We almost made the 2,000 rent payment. So didn't find the exhausted developer item. So we'll be starting it again tomorrow with floor number 1. As always, going endless until we either find it, we get the billionaire's essence destroyed, or we... what's the third thing? Or yeah, lose. That's is also a possibility. Not bad today. 1 out of 3 win rate, which I think is probably about my average for floor 15. That's where are my stats? Floor 15. Yeah, just over 1 out of 3. So not the best, but not too bad. I do have a highest win streak of 4, so I might look at possibly maybe doing like a week. I was thinking maybe doing a week where I went for the highest win streak on floor 15, like just a week of floor 15 runs, maybe a few runs a day, so a bit longer episodes. Let me know if you'd like to see that. As always, thanks for watching. Give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already, all that good stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and cheers for now.